Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, people? We are back. We are back. We're here for another deadline stream. Today's going to be a good one. It's game week 6, man. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good about my wild card. I'm feeling good about my team. Hopefully, this is the start of the comeback, guys. Hopefully, this is the start of the comeback. But big up everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up to Aiden, big up to Mass Phonics, big up to FPL David, big up to Lince, big up to Joel, big up everyone in the chat, man. We are here, man. We're here. I'm looking forward to the new era. I'm looking forward to the new beginning. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. New era, new beginnings. And listen, man, this is the start. This is the start of something special, guys. I promise you. This is the start of something special. But yeah, man. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Gabriel or Rodrigo Muniz? Definitely Gabriel, bro. Definitely Gabriel. Yeah, definitely Gabriel. Yo, big up CJ, man. I hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. Mr. Maranakis is watching you. Is Semenyo and Evanilson bad long term? No, I don't think so. I think they're both really, really good long term picks, to be honest. Especially Semenyo with the season he's having. But I think Semenyo is a good pick pretty much all the way up until like game week 19. When it's Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Brighton, Liverpool. Those set of fixtures there are really, really tough. Other than that, I think you can keep Semenyo, man. You can keep Semenyo. Yeah, man. Semenyo's a really, really good long-term pick. For me anyway, he's definitely not going anywhere. Semenyo's definitely not going anywhere for me. He's staying. He's staying. He's staying for the long, long term. How we doing, mate? I'm good, Matt. I hope you're doing well. As well, man. And big up Leander as well in the chat. Hope you're doing good, bro. Isn't he going to be gone for those games? No, I'm pretty sure Ghana didn't qualify. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Ghana didn't qualify. Or did they? I can't remember. But I swear, like, Kudus ain't going AFCON. I'm pretty sure Semenyo's not going AFCON. Hold on, let me double check. Let me double check. Yeah, they failed to qualify, guys. They failed to qualify, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Ghana failed to qualify, so Semenyo won't be going AFCON. Neither will like Kudus. I think it's just like just Salah, to be honest. You triple captain Haaland? Not a bad shout at all, man. If I wasn't wildcarding this week, I definitely would have triple captain Haaland, man. Yeah, if I didn't wildcard this week, I would have used my triple captain. But I had too many issues to sort out, man. I'll just use triple captain another time. I'm probably looking now. I mean, when am I going to use it? I don't know. Maybe game week 8 against Everton at home. Maybe game week 13 Leeds at home. Maybe game week 15 Sunderland at home on Haaland. Even game week 17 West Ham. There's still a couple of fixtures. It's just whether Haaland's still going to be in the form that he's in the future. Hopefully he is, because it's Erling Haaland. But yeah, there's still quite a few fixtures to use it in. But I definitely would say this week is the best for sure. And if I wasn't wildcarding, I would be using triple captain on Haaland for sure. Why no Tarkowski? He's hit DEFCON every game, because I don't just look at DEFCON. I like to combine DEFCON with clean sheets, and I don't really see many clean sheets for Everton in the next few games. I think this week specifically, yeah, sure. West Ham at home is definitely a game where you could expect Everton to get a clean sheet, but after that, it's Palace, City, Spurs. I mean, Everton ain't getting no clean sheet against City. I highly doubt they'll get a clean sheet against Spurs. Away to Sunderland, potentially, yeah. Fulham, I'm not sure. United, don't think so. Newcastle, don't think so. Bournemouth, don't think so. I just feel like there's a lot of games where I don't really expect Everton to get a clean sheet. So yeah, and also he's 5.5. There's a lot of good defenders that hit DEFCON that are 4.5, like Senesi, well, 4.6 or 7. But I got Senesi for like 4.6. He's hit DEFCON in every game, and his clean sheet prospects are a lot better than Tarkowski. And I've planned with this team, and it works fine. I get good defenders in majority game weeks as well. So yeah, I'm happy with my defense. Definitely not going to change. And definitely not going to go for Tarkowski, to be honest. But he starts at 4 points. Not necessarily. If Everton concede 2, then he gets 3 points. If Everton concede 2, then he gets 3. I think Tarkowski's a good pick, but ultimately for me, I just if it was maybe 4.5, maybe 5 million potentially, but at the price he's at, nah, man, I think there's cheaper defenders that can get me DEFCON and clean sheets as well, with better fixtures. And it's all about combinations, man. Like I would have to remove someone here to fit Tarkowski. I don't want to remove anyone from this team. I love this team. You see this team that I've bought here? I love it. I don't want to change anyone. I don't want to change Van de Ven. Don't want to change Senesi. Don't want to change my Arsenal defenders. I don't want to change and die. I don't want to take out Salah. I don't want to take out Kudus. Like, you guys get the point. I love this team. It's very, very strong. So for me to get Tarkowski, I'm going to have to downgrade someone. And I definitely do not want to do that. Do not want to do that. I'm very, very happy with my team, man. This is probably the best I've felt with my team in a long time. I actually think it's very, very strong. And hopefully over the long term, it can get me some points. I'm off to the City game today. Can't wait to watch a thrashing. Oh, fair play, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Probably going to be like a 5-0, 6-0 City win. But low-key, I feel like I'm going to need Haaland to blank this week. Because a lot of people are playing triple captain. So it might get to a point where I'm actually cheering against Erling Haaland. And it might get to a point where I need Haaland to blank. Because it feels like a lot of people activating triple captain this week. Your team is solid, bro. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Decent team, man. seems like a lot of people do like the team. What about Colin Muani when he's fit? Always starts well. We'll take Richarlison's spot as a Spurs fan when he's ready. I think, listen, I don't think in the short term it's a problem. I think long term, that will be an issue. But in the short term, for the next 2 to 3 game weeks, I don't really see it being an issue. If you want to see what watchalongs I'm doing this week, go over to my community tab page, guys. I posted a schedule there. But I'll quickly run through it again. But it's on my community tab section. But I'm doing the 3 p.m. games today. And then I'm doing Spurs versus Wolves later this evening. And then on Sunday, I'm doing Arsenal versus Newcastle. And then on Monday, I'm doing Everton versus West Ham. So 1, 2, 3, 4 watchalongs this week for game week 6, guys. 4 watchalongs. Right, my team looked similar to yours last week, but it looked good on paper. To wildcard, should I wildcard? Yeah, 100%. Listen, I'm not like my team before that I wildcarded out of. It did look good on paper, right? The fixtures look good. However, there's a lack of form. Like the players that I got or had, they weren't giving me points, man. They weren't giving me points. I had Cunha, I had Mbuemo, I had Dorgu, I had Tosin as well, and he's confirmed out. Who else did I have? I still had Haaland, had Reinders, had Kudus already. I didn't have Semenyo. I had the triple Forest as well. I had Chris Wood, double Forest defence. And yeah, they've got Sunderland at home, but Chris Wood hasn't been scoring goals. Also, Nottingham Forest under Ange, can't keep a clean sheet. Like, I don't know, man. I just felt like I needed to wildcard. And what pushed me to the edge really was the fact that so many players that I wanted were going up in price, and the players I had in my team were going down. Like Chris Wood going down in price, Sales going down in price. Who else? Watkins, Rogers going down in price. Or players like Semenyo were going up. Players like Gabriel, Raya were going up. So, yeah, man, I just feel like I had to wildcard, man. Is Grealish and Dye having them together a good option? Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad. I would probably only get one, but I think doubling up is okay for sure. Please rate my wildcard team. Plan to bring in Saka next week for Foden and bench boost in game week 8. Petrovic, Van de Ven, Senesi. I was thinking about going Petrovic, you know, I'm not going to lie, I was. But yeah, double Bournemouth defence there, which is decent. Anderson, Reinders, Bruno, Kudus, Semenyo, Foden, Haaland, Isak. That's a good team. That's a good team. To be fair, I think that's a good team. That's solid, man. That is very, very solid. Triple Spurs is definitely differential. Yeah, exactly. And I love that because a lot of people, especially the ones that are wildcarding, they're taking their Spurs assets out, which I personally think that's a big mistake. I think that's a big mistake. Now, I might be wrong, but I think Spurs are going to cook in the next few weeks, man. What rank am I in the world? So at the moment, I'm ranked at 4.3. 4.3 million, guys. So the comeback is needed. The comeback is needed. But yeah, we're ranked at 4.3 million. I've already played my free hit. I've already used my bench boost. And now I'm using my wild card. So I've only got my triple captain left. So yeah, man. Been a pretty poor start to the season, if I'm being honest. Been a very, very poor start to the season. But yeah, man, hopefully, like I said, hopefully this is the start of the comeback, guys, man. Hopefully this is the start of the comeback. Foden, you know what? I think Foden is a good pick this week. Yeah, Rafiwa, sorry if I pronounced that name wrong, but yeah, he said that Foden is returning this week. I think Foden is a very nice pick, man. Like, if you're free hitting or even if you're wildcarding, like, I'll be honest, I could literally, and this is something I was really thinking about yesterday, or all week to be fair. I could take out Salah. I could bring in Foden for the next 2 games and just leave all that money aside, right? Don't spread the funds, just leave it so I can bring in Salah in one free transfer. But yeah, I could bring in Foden, play Foden against Burnley at home, Brentford away, and then move to Salah. And I have been thinking about that, but I just thought, you know what? Nah, let me just pick Salah, bro. Let me just pick Salah. Like, let me not overthink it. I've already got double Man City attack. I don't need to go triple. I've done that before. I went triple Liverpool attack on my free hit against Burnley. We saw how that flopped. Like, no. Let me just stick with Salah. So, yeah, I think Foden is a great pick and definitely worth taking a gamble on. But for me on my wild card, I'm going to just stick with my team. Is Richarlison differential? Yeah, for sure. I mean, his ownership is 17%. 17.5%, which is actually higher than when I first got him. But it still feels like he is a differential. Definitely in the, like, FPL... I don't know, if you're in the FPL Twitter community, maybe it's more casual players that have Richarlison. I don't know, because there's a lot of teams that I've been seeing for Game Week 6 that don't have Richarlison on, like, Twitter, in the FPL Twitter space. So it still feels like it's quite differential, but 17% is higher than what I expected, to be fair. He was actually about 13% when I picked him at the beginning of the week. So he's gone up quite a bit. I think he even went up in price as well, to be fair. So, yeah. On wildcard, would I go Van de Ven, Caicedo, Gyökeres, or Anderson, Foden, Richie? Van de Ven, Caicedo. Oh, definitely I'd go Anderson, Foden, and Richarlison. But what I would say is, with Foden and Richarlison, you're probably going to be in a position where you need to use free transfers to take them out a lot quicker. So I'd say if you've got transfers banked into the wildcard, like I've got 2 free transfers using this wildcard. So after a wildcard, I'd have 2 free transfers, which is why I was considering taking a short-term punt on Foden. But if you've not got free transfers available, then I would potentially say the Gyökeres option. But I really do prefer the Anderson, Foden, Richarlison short-term option, if I'm being honest. I do prefer that. But just bear in mind, if you do go for that route, then you're definitely going to need to use some free transfers quicker than you expect. But yeah, I really do like Foden and Richarlison this week for sure. Do I really need my 5th defender? Surely you get an extra 0.1 million by picking... Oh, no, no way, no way. I definitely need my 5th defender. Rodon is staying for sure. You never know, man. Might get an injury, might get a suspension. Yeah, I think there's actually value there in the 4 million defenders as well. Like, there's always potential for defensive contributions. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to get rid of Rodon for a 3.9 defender. I actually want to quickly double check though. Like, is this the... I mean, should I go for Goodmanson instead? I'm just thinking. I want to make sure that Rodon is in the team, like, permanently, right? He's not in there because of an injury or anything. No. So he is actually in the team. He starts week in, week out. Good. Yeah. So Rodon's gonna stay as my my 4 million defender. And there's a couple of decent fixtures here for Leeds as well, like Burnley, West Ham. They're not bad fixtures. If I ever needed him. So yeah, he's staying for sure. Man. Richarlison's gonna bag. Hey, I hope so. I do think so as well, to be fair. I think Spurs win big this week. I think if there's a week where Spurs win big, it's going to be this week. I could see a 4-0 type of game. So hopefully it is that. Thoughts on Isak versus Gyökeres. And Saka versus Bruno if you have more team value. Isak is a tricky one because obviously he's definitely going to start today against Crystal Palace, but does he start the week after? I'm not sure. But then I think after the international break, he definitely would have brought up his fitness. So I think after the international break, he could be good for starts. But with Ekitike just always there lurking, I just feel like it's a bit risky. Like with Isak, I don't think I could trust him until I see him start like three games in a row. I'll be honest. So yeah, I don't think I would include Isak on a wild card. Or I don't think I would transfer him in. Unless I was if I was wildcarding next week, like game week 7, I would transfer him in because you know he's going to start this week. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Gyökeres is much more safer than Isak, especially with the fixtures as well that Arsenal do have after the Newcastle game. So I'd probably just go for Gyökeres for now. And then in terms of Saka versus Bruno, again, Saka's... Sorry, guys. Oh man. Yeah, Saka's just come back from injury, so I wouldn't go there. I think Bruno's a much more safer pick. Yeah, I think Bruno's a much more safer pick. I don't like again until Saka shows that he can play 3 games in a row. I wouldn't really go near him, man. I don't trust it. He's just come back from injury. Is he gonna start every single week? Is he gonna get good minutes? I don't know. Right now, I'd much rather Bruno Fernandes over Saka. So I'd probably just go Gyökeres and Bruno to be on the safe side. So yeah, that's what I would say to answer your question. Yo, big up Nixie in the chat, man. Big up Nixie in the chat. I hope you're good, bro. If you're chasing rank big time, would I go for Salah and Haaland? Yeah, for sure. I think at some point you're gonna need or gonna want both Haaland and Salah, which is why I'm going for them. What do I think about Eze? I would avoid Eze for now, because Arteta's been benching him. He benched him against Man City. I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. Martinelli's also come into form as well, which is not great. But yeah, again, I wouldn't take a risk with Eze, not yet. Yeah, that's just me personally. At least we're eating good. Ryan doesn't have that template team. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, man. A lot of people do have the same wildcard team, man. A lot of the other YouTubers do have the same wildcard team. But ultimately, you know what? Sometimes players just pick themselves, man. Like, there's only really going to be a few different players on wildcard, if we're being totally honest. Like, at the end of the day, the aim of the game is to get the most points. I do understand that it can be boring to see the same creators with the same players and the same teams. But ultimately, I feel like at least a solid 7 to 8 players kind of just pick themselves, really. So yeah, man, is what it is, man. Is what it is. But there's a few players that I personally don't like. Like again, most of the other YouTubers don't have Haaland and Salah together. I think that's a mistake because I think Salah. He obviously has had a bad start to the season. Don't get me wrong, but I think from game week 8 onwards, them fixtures are so good for Liverpool. And I feel like he will be a very, very good pick then. So that's why I've decided to start off with Salah. And Dial Kudus, if I could only pick one, yikes, that is tough. That's tough. That is tough. Oh man, that is tough. Both have really, really good fixtures as well for the short term. Oh, good. I'd say Ndai. I'd say Ndai because he's on penalties. I'd say Ilmin and Ndai because he's on penalties. Yeah, very, very tough decision though. You're right. Should I start Gyökeres or Gakpo? I'd start Gakpo, man. Hey, Arsenal ain't doing shit against Arsenal. I mean, Arsenal ain't doing shit against Arsenal. Arsenal ain't doing shit against Newcastle, I'll be honest. I'll be shocked if Arsenal score more than one goal against Newcastle. Yeah, they might win. They might scrape a 1-0 win. But there's not a lot of goals in that game for Arsenal. Surely not. Like, Newcastle defence have been solid this season. And Newcastle are at home as well. I think, yeah, Gyökeres is definitely going to blank, in my opinion. Unless Arsenal get, like, a penalty. Which, in that case, yeah, he might do something. But in open play, I don't see him being a threat at all. And Arsenal as well going forward, in the tougher games, they just don't create a lot of chances. I mean, even generally speaking this season, Arsenal have not really been great going forward in terms of creating chances from open play. So, yeah, I would definitely start Gakpo against Palace. I mean, that's also a tough game for Gakpo as well, but Liverpool are a better attacking team than Arsenal, so, yeah. I like your wildcard. Respect on picking your one team rather than template. I've got Salah Hall as well. Hey, big up Luca, man. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Hopefully this team can deliver me a lot of points, man. Hopefully it can. Yeah, man. Hopefully this team can do well for me. I like it as well, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. I do like it a lot. But you know my luck this season, the way it's gone, it's probably going to be, it's probably going to flop massively. It's probably going to flop massively, and I'm going to come back on Sunday raging in my match reaction. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, the average will be high this week for sure. Yeah, the average will be high. A lot of people on triple captain as well, of course. A lot of people on triple captain. So yeah, man. It's definitely going to be a high scoring game week and free hit. Like I think this week we might get like a record number of chips played because there's people with free hit, triple captain, wild card. Like I'll be shocked if people are just not playing any chips at all. Why no Watkins and Rodgers, bro? Listen, you ain't got to ask that question. You ain't got to ask that question, my guy. You damn well know why that bum Watkins and that bum Rodgers ain't in this team, bro. They were the first players I took out. Honestly. You see, oh man, Saturday evening. I told you guys, after I did that Man United versus Chelsea watch-along, yeah. Straight after that game, I made my transfers. I took out those two frauds. And I hit that wildcard button, bro. Yeah, man. It feels good to not be looking at Watkins and Rodgers, man. They had me on strings. I can't lie, man. But I'm just glad they're gone. Yeah, Rodgers went down in price, I'm pretty sure, a couple of days ago. I would have lost so much money by keeping my players as well that I had in my other team. Yeah, Rodgers is 6.9. I mean, thank God they're gone. Honestly, knowing my luck, they'll probably score in the against Fulham, which is, you know what, I don't care. They can score all they want. Because at the end of the day, I like my team. As long as my players do what they need to do, if Watkins and Rodgers scores, I don't care. Okay, you know what? I take that back. If they score, I will care just a little bit. I'm not going to lie. That would piss me off. I can't lie. That would piss me off. But still, as long as my players do the job, it's cool. It's cool. Hey, big up, Clutch for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I need to learn how to do? How to put super chats on screen. Because I can't lie. I have no idea how to do that. But yeah, your comment says, Cunha has good fixtures plus attacking for is he worth a hit? No, I wouldn't bring in Cunha for a hit. I wouldn't bring in Cunha at all, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. I literally just took Cunha out my team. I don't think I'll bring him in. He's still got no FPL returns. Just coming back from injury. Man United are shocking. I wouldn't go Cunha. I actually wouldn't go Cunha, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't go for Cunha. A bit worried that we have 10 out of 11 in the same place. Seeing how your luck has been going this season. Don't worry, man. This is a new FPL Ryan, man. This is a new FPL Ryan. Trust me, guys. Don't worry. We might have the same players, but that only means one thing. Great minds think alike, and we will cook. Don't you worry, my brother. Yeah? Don't worry. We're going to cook, man. We're going to cook. Simple as that. So essentially, those on Wildcard want Haaland to blank. Yep, that is pretty much the case. I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure the effective ownership is going to be above 200%. And if that's the case, then yeah, we all need Erling Haaland to blank. Well, those of us that haven't triple captained him, which is pretty frustrating, to be honest with you, because he's just not going to blank, is he? But yeah, let's just see what happens. If money wasn't the problem, would I go for Romero over Van de Ven? Let me quickly just double check. I'm literally just going to check who's better for defensive contributions, and whoever has been better for defensive contributions so far this season, I'm going to say pick them. So on average, Romero has 8.6 defensive contributions per 90, and on average, Van de Ven has 5.4. So I go Romero. I would go Romero, bro. I think he's got a higher chance of getting defensive contributions. If you ain't playing a chip this week, it's dark. No, that's true still. I mean, unless your team is good. Like, some people don't need to play a chip because their team is good. Maybe they hit the wild card in game week 4 or game week 5, and their team is set up in a good space for game week 6. But to be fair, if you're not playing a chip this week and you have triple captain there available, I don't really get why you wouldn't use it, to be fair. I think this is a really, really good week to use triple captain on Haaland, man. Foden captain, fat me later. Fair enough, man. I think that's a very, very good shout. I've been burned with Foden before, man. Who remembers last season when I wildcarded? I think it was game week 6 as well. I wildcarded, put in Foden, he got benched. You know what it is as well why I kind of don't want to go Foden? Because I've already got double City attack. I went triple Liverpool attack against Burnley. That failed. Last season, I went triple Crystal Palace attack against Southampton. That failed. Like, every time I go triple attack from a certain team, it flops. So maximum 2. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And I listen, do you know how hard it was for me yesterday to not put Foden in this team? I was literally pulling my hairs out, bro. I was like, oh my god, I really want Foden. I want a piece of Foden. But I'm fighting my old playstyle. Old FPL Ryan would have put Foden. Old FPL Ryan would have taken out Salah and put Foden as a short-term punt. But I told you I'm a changed man. I'm a new man. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. Yeah? It was so hard. Because deep down, I'm not going to lie, right? For the short term, for the next 2 games, I don't really think Salah's going to do anything. Like, Palace away is tough, guys. That's a tough game. And then Chelsea away as well. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good if I'm being honest. But I got to remember, it's Mohamed Salah. Just put him in. So, yeah. Why am I not going with Gyökeres? I don't... Listen, for me, because I've got Haaland and Salah, I ain't got room, right? I ain't got the facilities. I ain't got the moolah. I ain't got the money for Gyökeres. And I would prefer to own a Haaland and Salah draft. If I didn't have Salah, I'd probably put in Gyökeres, but I've got Salah, so there is no space, right? I can't physically afford it, right? It's impossible. We cannot afford it, yeah? I cannot afford it. So I've got no Gyökeres in the team. I'm not really scared of not owning Gyökeres, though, if I'm being totally honest. Like, yeah, Gyökeres is decent, but he's not... I don't think he's amazing. Like, he doesn't scare me that much. I think Arsenal going forward in open play haven't been the greatest team. This week specifically, I'll be shocked if they get more than 1 goal, Arsenal. So, yeah, I don't really mind backing against Gyökeres, to be fair. And when you're on a Haaland and Salah draft, money is tight, bro. Money is tight. So, yeah. Yeah, man, there's no space for Gyökeres, man. I can't lie, chat. There's no space for him. No, I think João Pedro will perform against Brighton. Potentially. But I think he's also carrying a knock. I saw something come out yesterday on Twitter about João Pedro not being fully fit or not being 100% fit. So, yeah. Richarlison captain. Hey, I like it as a differential. But honestly, this week is not the week to go differential. If you got Haaland, just play on Haaland. Because people are triple captaining Haaland as well. So if you don't captain Haaland and Haaland bangs whilst people have triple captained him, you are fucked. Simple as that. So yeah, don't bother. Don't bother. Senesi or Anderson? I'd say Senesi. I do like Anderson this week though. Can't lie. I do like Anderson this week. I could actually start Anderson instead of Gabriel this week. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Salah's stats this season stink. Yep, 100%. And even on the eye test, been horrible. Listen, I think Salah's been shocking this season. And I don't really like the next 2 games. But as I explained in my team selection video, I got to think more long term. And I think with him being the only Liverpool attacker that I can trust to start week in, week out, that plays 90 minutes, that's on penalties. If I want a Liverpool attacker, if I want a piece of that Liverpool attack, it's got to be Salah. I would have triple captain this week. However, other teams have such good fixtures, so I'm bench boosting and will triple captain against West Ham, Aston Villa, Leeds, or Sunderland. Fair play. Yeah, you could actually triple captain Haaland against Aston Villa, to be fair. But it is Aston Villa away from home. But still, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. When do I wildcard? This is my team. Brogan, Tarkowski, Nico Williams, Van der Ven, Salah, Anderson, Reinders, Semenyo, Xavi, Haaland, even Nelson. It's hard for me to kind of say, but I would just, whenever your team looks bad on paper for like the next maybe 2 to 3 games, that's when I would say wildcarding is worth it. Yeah, that's when I would say wildcarding is worth it. But it's hard for me to give you a specific week, because I don't know what your team looks like in the future. But whenever you feel like your team on paper doesn't look good in the next, like I said, 2 to 3 game weeks, I would definitely say that's a good time to wildcard. Watchalong schedule this game week. Guys, if you go over to my community post section on YouTube, you will see it there. But I'll say it again anyway. This week we're doing a watchalong for the 3 PM games. We're doing a watchalong for Spurs versus Wolves. Doing a watchalong for Newcastle versus Arsenal on Sunday. And then on Monday as well, Everton versus West Ham. So 4 watchalongs this week for game week 6, guys. Hey, big up Consult for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, bro. Big up. I left Rodgers and Mbeumo just because you took them out. My new strategy is to make 1/2 decision against yours, considering your luck lately. See, this is what I mean. This is what people are saying to me. Yeah, this is what people are saying to me. Now listen. Listen. You see comments like this, yeah? This is gonna change. You see, when I'm ranked in the top 100k and I'm cooking week in, week out, comments like this won't exist anymore. Big up for the super chat. But I promise you, you've made a big mistake, my brother. You have made a big mistake. You continue doing things that I don't do. You continue going against the decisions I make. Trust me, you will fail. Because I'm telling you right now, guys, this point onwards, from game week 6 onwards, I'm going to be a different man. And I'm not just yapping for the sake of yapping. I mean that, bro. And I'm saying it with chest. I will be in that top 50k by the end of the season. Maybe even higher. I might even go as far to say top 10k. I'm not playing games this season. Watch this space, guys. Watch this space. And these comments, those kind of comments, they won't exist anymore. They will cease to exist when you see me in the top 100k. It will now be, oh crap, I got to see what Ryan's doing because he's cooking. Oh wait, Ryan's putting in this player. Oh yeah, I got to put him in. Because Ryan is cooking. That's what it's going to be like, bro. So it's fine. It's fine. Have your laughs now. Have your laughs now. But later, sooner or later, it's not going to be the case. It's not going to be the case. Listen, you say I say this every week, but you know what? Listen, I'm wildcarding, so it's different. It's different now. What? Like, when I say it before, I've not wildcarded. But this time, listen. Guys, listen. You know what? I've done enough talking. I'll let my players on the pitch do the talking now. Yeah? I'll let my players on the pitch do the talking. But all I'm saying is when you catch me getting green arrow after green arrow after green arrow, when you catch me skyrocketing them FPL ranks, yeah? Listen, don't say I didn't tell you so. Yeah? Don't say I didn't tell you so. That's all I'm going to say, chat. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. I'm done now. I'm done. I'm done with the talking now. I'm not talking anymore. I'm going to let my talking on the pitch, yeah? I'm going to do the talking on the pitch. I'm going to do the talking by showing you guys the FPL points that I get. Simple as that. Simple as that. My current overall at the moment, 4.3 million, chat. 4.3 million. But I promise you, it's not going to be that. It is staying like that. Only onwards and upwards from this point onwards. Yeah? Only onwards and upwards. I'm telling you. Listen. Clip it all you want, right? Clip it all you want. But I'm telling you guys, it's going to be a different me. So don't be shocked when you see me, yeah, climbing the ranks. Don't be shocked when you see me in the top 50k. I know we've never seen it before on this channel. But I told you, we're entering a new era. Yeah? I told you, invest in FPL Ryan stocks early. Okay? That's all I'm going to say now. Yeah, that's it. The talking is done. The talking is done. Imagine Wolves beating Spurs 1-0. Yeah, less of that, man. Less of that. Let's not put that dark energy into the universe, please. Please. None of that, please. Let's not put that dark energy into the universe. If that happens... Oh, fuck, man. If that happens, I'm crashing out, bruv. I can't lie. That can't happen. That cannot happen. Yeah? That cannot happen. Is content my full-time job? Nah, man. I ain't getting enough views to be doing content full-time, bro. The Monday morning rant will slap. Now, to be fair, I'm not even gonna wait till Monday to do my reaction, man. I'll do it on Sunday. All of my players, bar and die, would have played. Anyway, you know what? Oh shit! I'm deep in. Yo, Saturdays, bro. A lot of my players played today, you know. I got 3 Spurs players, Salah, 2 Man City players, and 2 Bournemouth players. Yo, pretty much my whole team plays today. Apart from 1, 2, 3. Apart from Ndai, Gabriel, Raya. Oh my days. Bro, shit. If I ain't got a massive green arrow by the end of today, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. So many of my players played today, I didn't even realise, you know. Damn. Watkins is due, surely. Watkins is a bum, man. He ain't doing nothing, man. He's due a benching, I'll tell you that for free. He is due a benching. He missed a penalty as well in the Europa League, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw that, yeah? But he tried to go down the middle and the keeper saved it. This guy is lacking confidence. Watkins is not due anything, bro. he ain't doing this. I swear, if that bum Watkins does something this week, I'm gonna crash out. If Watkins does something this week, I swear. Right, you got 10 players there, that's mad. So Tarkowski, game week 13, I like it. You know what? Game week 13, yeah, I've been planning ahead. Yeah, because like I said, I'm a changed man. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm planning, and I've been planning ahead. And I'm thinking, game week 13, I might try and find a way to get a City defender, which could potentially mean playing like a 4 or 5 at the back. I know it might sound crazy, but from game week 13, I need a Liverpool defender. Whether it's Konate, whether it's Van Dijk, I need a Liverpool defender. Because from game week 13 onwards, their fixtures are just so good. So I need a Liverpool defender. I'm still going to have double Arsenal defence, and I want a City defender. I might go big at the back for game week 13. I'll be honest, chat. I'm playing like a 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. Right, surely Elliott starts over Rodgers this week. Hey, it's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out. Rodgers, Watkins, they could get benched, man. Especially because they played Europe midweek. Have I wildcarded yet? Yes, guys, the team that you are seeing on screen is my wildcard, which is why I'm not triple captaining Erling Haaland, for the people asking. Yeah, that's why I'm not triple captaining Haaland. Yo, bro, hey, big up Music Q in the chat, man. Hope you're doing good, bro. Play Anderson or Wood from Forest. I'd say Wood. Although I feel like Anderson is pretty much guaranteed defensive contributions, but his ceiling... I mean, Anderson also did play in the 10. He played in the 10 role against Real Betis, which is pretty interesting. Is that something that's going to happen in the future? I don't know. But I would say this week just play Wood. I'd say this week play Wood. Like, Wood's on penalties. I'd say he's got a higher ceiling than Anderson. So yeah, I play Wood. Right. By the way, big up everyone in the live watch log, man. We got 93 likes already. So big up everyone. Make sure you guys do keep smashing a like on the stream, man. I do appreciate the support. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. But yeah, big up everyone in the live. Wood will get benched. I mean, potentially, but I can't confirm or deny because I'm not the manager and I actually don't know. I don't know if he will get benched. I mean, there is a possibility. Igor Jesus has again scored a brace. He scored a brace against Swansea, got a brace against Real Betis. So there is potential, but I'd say still Wood will probably start this week. If I had to make a prediction, I would say Chris Wood. So, yeah. Triple captain Semenyo. I would not do that. Not this week. Leeds away. Nah. That's not a good time to use triple captain on Semenyo, in my opinion. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't play it on Semenyo. Like, for me, triple captain this season is going to be used on either Haaland or Salah. Hopefully Salah. I mean, if Salah eventually gains a bit of form, triple captain on Salah could be the play against like West Ham away or even against Forest at home under Ange. That's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Leeds away, potentially. Wolves. Oh, Salah plays against Wolves. Oh, shit. So I could even wait till game week 18 and do it on Salah against Wolves at home. Because Haaland's already played against Wolves. And he won't play against Wolves before game week 19 again. But Salah plays against Wolves. If Wolves are still shocking, then we could play it on Salah. If he's in form. And it's always nice to do it on a midfielder as well, because the extra point for a clean sheet, the extra point for a goal. Interesting. Oh, AFCON. Oh, Salah goes to AFCON. I forgot. Damn. You guys just killed my vibe. You guys actually killed my vibe. Damn. He goes to AFCON. I completely forgot. He's gone by game week 15. Shit. Damn. Oh, man, I forgot he goes to AFCON. Oh, damn. That's a shame. That's actually a shame. Right. I saw Christian. My team is Raya, Van Dijk, VVD. Lacroix, because Tosin is injured. Yeah, Tosin is out till the international break, I believe. Diakate, Foden, Semenyo, Reinders, and Dye, Gakpo, João Pedro, Triple Cap Haaland, benched week. I don't think you need to make a transfer this week. I think that team is alright. Am I doing any watch longs today? Yeah, bro. To go over to my community post section. If you go over to my community post section on YouTube, you'll be able to see my my live watch long schedule. I posted it there. So always just sort of have a look or just check my channel, check my post community tab section. Because yeah, basically every week I'm gonna try and post it on like a Friday evening. So yeah. Should I ignore Saka because of pens and go for Gyökeres, or should I go for Saka? To be fair, I think right now I prefer Gyökeres over Saka, just because Saka's coming back from injury. Gyökeres also, as you said, potentially on penalties. And I just don't know like what Saka's minutes will be like and how often he's going to start since he's just come out from injury. Obviously, Madueke's got injured, fair enough, but you never know. Maybe Trossard or Nwaneri could play off the right one game for Saka. So, yeah, I would just go Gyökeres. I prefer Gyökeres over Saka right now, to be fair. Add deadline timer. All right, for next deadline stream, I'll make sure to have a timer, guys. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today. Hold on. Yeah, no, you know what? Let me just get that sorted. I don't want to be messing about with this thing. So I'll do it for next deadline stream, guys. Yeah, next deadline stream. Wait, what? Potter got sacked. Oh, flip's sake, man! I knew that was gonna happen. Why did it have to happen before? Oh, fuck! Wait, hold on. Wait. Potter got sacked. Wait, I'm checking Twitter, man. I saw something that they were going to keep him until the international break. Oh, now West Ham actually might be decent. Oh, yeah. West Ham confirmed that Graham Potter has left the club. Why is he getting sacked now? Why did he not get sacked at the beginning of the week? He even did a press conference and everything. I hope West Ham are still shit, though. Please don't be good now. Please, not before and die, please. No. Potter got... I can't believe Potter got sacked, man. Well, I mean, I can. He's been shocking, but... Damn, before Monday is pretty annoying. That's bad. That's bad for... I think that's bad for the Everton fixture. I mean, they probably still win, but I would have much preferred them to be playing against Potter's West Ham. I'm guessing... I mean, who's going to be in charge for that game, though? I don't know. Probably some side FPL side manager. I don't know. I doubt they're gonna get an appointment in before that game. So yeah, damn. I mean, listen, I still do expect Everton to win regardless, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. Arsenal play West Ham as well next. New manager bounce, maybe, guys. New manager bounce. I doubt it, man. I doubt it. But maybe that could make a player like Bowen a good pick. Gakpo or Rice? I would say Gakpo. Is it worth a -8 to replace Palmer? I would say it depends on who's on your bench, to be fair. Who can you bring in off your bench to replace Palmer? Oh yeah, guys. Nuno. West Ham are going to appoint Nuno, and West Ham are going to turn into a solid defence. Oh boy. I can just see it already. Bro, he fits West Ham. Kilman at 4.4. We will be there, guys. What do you can't believe? We will be there. You know what, though? If Nuno does get the job, I actually believe from game week 8, yeah, West Ham picks could be decent. Game week 8 to game week 11, they could be decent. But, yeah, I'm not sure. But I actually do... I think Nuno will get the job. It makes sense, bro. It actually makes sense. I feel like it fits. I could imagine Nuno at West Ham for sure. Yo, yes, brother. Just found your channel. Hey, big up, Tendai. Who would you start between Senesi, Porro? I'd actually start Van de Ven. I start Van de Ven, bro. Yeah, I start Van de Ven. Yeah, I think, I mean, Porro probably does start against Wolves, but he's played a lot of football recently, so I would just be safe because Van de Ven got a rest against Van de Ven got a rest against Doncaster, yeah, and Porro played that game, so I'd just be safe and probably just go with Van de Ven. Achimpong a shout? Nah, I wouldn't go anywhere near Chelsea defence, guys. I can't lie. With the injuries they've got, I wouldn't go. Yeah, I wouldn't go there. No United players for Sunday at home next week. Nope. I'm done. I'm done with United players, man. I'm done with United players, guys. I took out my Man United players, and when I took out Cunha, I took them out, man. Potter's meme got himself out of the job. How did that meme even start? Like, I just kept seeing his face on everyone's face on Twitter, and I'm just so confused. Like, how did that even start? Like, genuinely, I was just so confused. United have the highest XG so far, though. See, I don't understand. I don't understand people. When I have double United attack, it's too many United players is crazy. When I take them out, Man United have the highest XG. Like, I can't win. I can't win. When I own them, it's double or triple United is crazy. When I don't have them, it's how do you not own a United attacker? They've got the highest XG. Man, I don't even mind, man. It is what it is, but you can't win. You can't win. And when my bench, I doubt it. I doubt it. I can't fit Bruno in my team. Yeah, Bruno has penalties Bruno has penalties, but now that Cunha's back as well, he's going to be playing deeper. I mean, so far, Bruno's returns have been a penalty against Burnley, which fair enough, he takes pens, valid. And then a goal against a 10-man Chelsea, where he's playing a lot further forward because Chelsea had 10 men. And Cunha wasn't available. I don't know, man. Like, ultimately, because I'm on a Haaland and Salah draft, I can't have players like Bruno. I can't have players like Cunha. I can't have Mbeumo. I can't have Gyökeres, which is fine. I don't mind going about those players. At the end of the day, I think one thing people got to realise, you simply cannot have every single player you want. There's always going to be a half-decent player that's not in your team. Yeah, there's always going to be a player that's not in your team. Earlier and on the stream, I'm getting comments about why I've not got Tarkowski. Yeah, Tarkowski's decent. I personally don't think he's amazing, given the fact that Everton's fixtures aren't the best from a clean sheet perspective. But again, there's also solid defenders like Tarkowski that I can't have. There's also players like Gyökeres, like I said, that I can't have. Like, there's just so many players like the Foden I can't have. Gyökeres, like there's just loads of players. And at the end of the day, you can't have everyone. It's just simple as that. You can't have everyone. So yeah, man. Just pick your poison. That's all I would say. Just pick your poison. No shit, we can't have every player that's half decent. We have a limited budget. Yeah, that's literally the point I'm trying to make. And I'm saying that because I get comments asking why I've not got this player, why I've not got that player. And it's like, guys, I can't have everyone. If I put Gyökeres in, it means I take Salah out. And then it's like, you've got no Liverpool attacker. Like, you've got no Salah, but I've got Gyökeres. Should I triple captain Haaland? If you want to. If you want to. It's a good week to do it, so I would say yeah. Would I triple cap Haaland if I didn't wildcard? Yeah, 100%. Yes, I would have. 100%. 100%. I think this is the best week to do it. But I'm not doing it because I play my wildcard, so yeah. Why do I not have Cristiano Ronaldo? Xavi on wildcard. I like Xavi Simons. I just wonder how nailed he's going to be. I just do wonder how nailed he's going to be. Yeah, like Kudus, I know, is nailed, going to start week in, week out, get good minutes. But Xavi Simons has already got benched. So, yeah, I'm not too sure. I just feel like Kudus is probably the safer pick right now. Who would you bench from Rangers? Foden and Dyer, Bruno, Semenyo, João Pedro, Haaland, Richie. I bench João Pedro. I'd bench João Pedro from that list of players. Is keeping Watkins for the next two just wrong? Yeah. If you still got Watkins, honestly, I think someone needs to slap some sense into you, my brother. Because, yeah, that fraud shouldn't be anywhere near your team at this point, bro. Get him gone. Get him gone. Will Potter still manage the team this week? Absolutely not. He's been sacked. He's been sacked, man. Yeah, he's being sacked. He's definitely not going to manage. I don't know who's going to manage that game for West Ham. But, yeah. It's definitely not going to be Potter. It's mad. I actually think Nuno's going to... Nuno at West Ham. Nuno at West Ham is going to be... Yo, that could be decent, man. Like, that could actually be decent. Like, he could get the best out of... He could get good numbers out of Bowen. Bowen could actually be like a nice... What's Bowen's ownership? Maybe instead of João Pedro, I go to Bowen. Actually, nah, because Chelsea have really good fixtures. Chelsea also have really good fixtures, but... Yeah, Bowen could be a good pick, man. Bowen could be a good pick. Differential as well. I like it. Van Dijk or Mateta? Ooh, that's tough. I'd say Van Dijk. Isak over Gyökeres. I'm going to say no. Just because I'm still a bit unsure on Isak's minutes and starts. I would recommend not going near Isak until we see him start a few games in a row. That's me personally. Bowen is already good. Yeah, he is already good, but he could be even better. How does he have more points than Gyökeres, though? Are you sure? Gyökeres has got 3 goals. Bowen's only got 2. I'm pretty sure Gyökeres has more points than Bowen. I don't think Bowen's got any assists as well. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Oh, he actually does. How does he have more points than... Oh, maybe because of bonus points? I don't even know. How does he have more points than Gyökeres? Gyökeres has 3 goals. That's mad. Yeah, that's strange. Probably because of bonus. I guess because Bowen scored in 2 separate games and he got 3 bonus twice. That's probably why. Gyökeres scored 2 goals in 1 game. Got 3 bonus for that game. Scored in another game. Didn't get bonus. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and minutes though. Did Gyökeres play? No, Gyökeres has played every game so far as well. Yeah. But he got subbed in the 59th minute, which means he lost out on a point as well. So yeah, a combination of all those things. But yeah, there's not much to split them. At all. Lazy FPL leak. Haaland starts. To be fair, that was kind of obvious. I think everyone knew Haaland would start. I think, yeah, because Pep said, I mean, there was pictures of him in training. Pep said he's fit as well. I think he was always going to start, to be fair. The question is, though, how many minutes does he get? That's the real question. Is he going to get subbed off early? Is he going to get subbed off in the 60th minute when City are inevitably 3-0 up? Who knows? But yeah, I mean, does Haaland play the full game? I think it depends on what the score is. If City are 3-0 up, I think he gets subbed. Yeah, what about Foden? Yeah, that's the better leak. I don't feel like Haaland starting is not much of a leak. I mean, I think anyone could have tweeted that. Is Foden starting? That's a real question. Is Doku starting? They're the kind of questions we need to know. We pretty much have the same team, ride or die together this week. Hey, big up, you gonna. Big up. Who would I start between Ndiaye, Wood and Kudus? I'd start Ndiaye. I'd start Ndiaye. Foden and Doku starts 2 probably. I would guess so. But it would be nice to get a leak before the deadline passes. No pun for Foden to pivot to Salah on Game Week 8. I was thinking of doing that, but I just thought, you know what? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna stick with I'm just gonna stick to my team as it is. So yeah. You don't understand the Haaland triple captain hype. I mean, what don't you understand really? You got you got the best striker in the league, in form, fit to play against one of the worst defenses in the Premier League, and Haaland's at home as well. I mean, I think it makes sense. You're right. Who's better for this game week to start? Gyökeres or Richarlison? I say Richarlison, bro. Would to João Pedro for a hit? No, not for a hit. I wouldn't be bringing in João Pedro for a hit. Right, we have got 10 minutes until the deadline. 10 minutes. The early kickoff this week is Man United versus Brentford. What watchalongs am I doing this week? If you go over to my community post section, bro, on my channel, you'll be able to see the live watchalongs I'm doing this week. But I'll say it again, one last time before we end the stream. But I'm doing the 3 p.m. games today. I'm doing Spurs versus Wolves, Newcastle versus Arsenal, Everton versus West Ham. So four watchalongs this week, guys. Yeah. What team do I support? Manchester United, bro. Manchester United. Bro, West Ham still better be ass at defending corners with Gabriel playing them next week. Oh, facts. I hope so. I think he's due a goal. I actually think he's due a goal, to be fair. I think he's due a goal, Gabriel, man. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of weeks he scores. Do a captain poll? I don't really think a captain poll's needed for this week, man. I'm pretty sure everyone's just going to captain Haaland. Really. And if people aren't playing a chip, then they'll probably triple captain Haaland. If they're not playing free hit, bench boost or wildcard. But I think everyone's playing Haaland this week, captain this week, to be fair. I mean, I feel like you've got to be a madman to not captain Haaland. I mean, is there anyone in the chat that's not captaining Erling Haaland? Is there anyone? Comment down below. Comment in the chat if you're not captaining Erling Haaland. I'll be shocked. But fair play to you. But yeah, I don't really think that would be the smartest of decisions. Start Rodgers and roll the transfer. I'll use it for either Ndiaye, Kudus or anyone else. Budget 8.9 mil. I would use a transfer probably to Ndiaye. Ndiaye. I don't know why I keep saying his name like that. I almost captain Foden. Fair enough. Ryan, due for Timber? Timber, bro. I'm actually captaining Salah. Really? Fair enough. Kyle Walker captain? Yeah, you're lying. Gonna captain the Ravcott? Yeah, again, another lie. Hey, Ryan, I got Watkins and Wood. Should I get rid of Watkins for someone else? Yeah, I would definitely get rid of Watkins and take a punt on my guy, Richarlison. I definitely would do that. Gyökeres and Foden or Saka and Pedro? Gyökeres and Foden. I have Richarlison captain. Hey, big ups to you. Big ups to you, man. I respect it. You got a big pair of balls on you, man. Pause. Captain Haaland, triple City attack. Isaac in my 11. I'm so ready to get hurt this afternoon. Imagine if it's only like 2-0 City, though. Imagine if it's only like 2-0 City. Yeah, that could be a disaster. That could be a disaster. Gabriel or Lacroix? Gabriel for sure. I think Arsenal have decent clean sheet prospects this week, man. I think Arsenal can definitely get a clean sheet this week. Senesi or Lenny Yoro? Bro, you already know the answer to that, man. Senesi is clear. Senesi is clear, man. Yeah, get Lenny Yoro out of your team. United defense is trash, man. Trust me. United defense is trash. If City don't win at least 4-0, I'm never getting rid of Watkins. Today's gonna be mad. I can't wait for the 3 p.m. watch along today is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be mad. I'm actually excited. Just today in general, I'm excited for, man. I'm excited for. But that 3 p.m. Yeah, the 3 p.m. watch along is gonna be good, man. We'll be there today, guys. Make sure I see you guys there for the 3 p.m. watch along, man. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, man, for sure. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. I hope this week's a good week. I really do. I hope this week I get a green arrow, man. Burnley will park the bus. Yeah, they will. They will. I'm actually hoping. You know what? A Haaland blank would be so funny, or like Haaland subbed at half time or some shit like that. That would be funny. That would be funny. I've gone with Saliba over Gabriel. Better for DEFCON. I don't think it's that obvious. I think Saliba and Gabriel are both pretty similar for DEFCON, but Gabriel from set pieces is so much better than Saliba. So I think Gabriel's a much better pick, if I'm being honest. I mean, what's Saliba's average of DEFCON per 90? I mean, he's played 2 less games, but he averages 10. DEFCON per 90, he got 10 against United, 14 against United, 9 against City. Only 3. Oh yeah, he got injured against Liverpool, to be fair. Yeah, so he does look like he is better, but I prefer Gabriel because I think still Gabriel will pick up DEFCON every now and then. But like I said, his set piece threat is a lot better than Saliba's. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Gabriel. But of course, both are good picks nonetheless, man. Any last minute knee-jerk advice? I'd say don't make any last minute decisions, to be honest. Like at this point, you've probably got an idea of, you've probably made your transfers, you've got an idea of who you wanted to transfer in. Just stick to your original plan. Just stick to your original plan, man. Why no Tosin? Tosin starts? Yeah, do you want to bet money do you want to bet money for that again, bro? You want to bet money on that again? Yeah, Tosin starts. Yeah, sure. Y'all are sleeping on Vicario? Not really, because I think a lot of people have a Spurs defender. As long as you got a Spurs defender, you're good. Like, yeah, I don't have Vicario, but I got Van de Ven. And Van de Ven is cheaper. So, why is bro triple Spurs? Because they play arguably the worst team in the league at home. So, yeah, man. Right. 4 minutes. Let me just refresh and make sure my team is locked. All right. We're good, man. We're locked in. We're locked in for real. We are locked in for real. You can never trust Spurs. I mean, we'll see. I think Spurs' assets have been pretty good this season, to be honest. Kud is injured. Yeah, good one, chat. Good one. Gravenberch start. I don't know. Probably. I'd say yeah. Gravenberch does start, but I can never really tell you if a player's gonna start, guys, because I don't know myself. You know, I'm not the manager, so I ain't got a clue. But if I had to predict, I'd say yeah, Gravenberch will start against Palace. I must admit, I'm getting a bit of FOMO with I'm getting a bit of FOMO with Foden. I do kind of wish I had Foden, but I'm gonna just stick to my guy Salah. Man. My guy Mohamed Salah. For once, I'm actually gonna have him in my team. No more Salah hate watches, guys. That era is done. Man. Salah's in my team from now until he goes to AFCON. This is it, man. Bench one of Tarkowski, Gabriel. Tarkowski. Oh, actually, no. Oh, shit. I'd bench Gabriel out of those players. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. If I get Foden, he's benched. Yep, facts. Alright, guys. 1 minute, man. Guys, get those teams. Well, actually, no. It's still 2 minutes for me. Nope, 1 minute now. Get those teams locked in, man. Get those teams locked in. Is that a free hit? No, this is my wild card, my brother. This is my wild card. Yeah, get those teams locked in. By the way, guys, big up everyone in the chat for smashing the likes, man. If we can get to, we're on 145. If five of you guys just smash the like button, you absolute legends. We can get to 150. Please smash the likes. I like that Richarlison pick. Thank you very much, bro. I like it too. Hopefully it pays off. Hopefully it pays off, man. Gyökeres or Saka? I start Gyökeres. I feel like Captain Haaland and Salah every week is a bit annoying. I feel like people should experiment sometimes. I would have agreed with that, but honestly, last season, I took too many risks and it just backfired. This season, I'm not messing about with captaincy. It's Haaland, Salah every single week. Haaland, Salah, Haaland, Salah. I don't care. I honestly don't care. I want green arrows. I want a good FPL rank. And to do that, I got to just be simple, right? So, yeah, man. Right. Big up, guys. We are locked in. We are locked in, people. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up everyone as well. We smashed 150 likes, so I do appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. It is time. We're here, man. We're here, people. We're here, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, guys, listen. I'm going to... Why does Taylor Jones keep spamming injured? Anyway. I just triple captain and cancelled it immediately. Jeez. Well, let's see. Let's see if it was the right decision. Anyway. Your wildcard is scary. Seems redemption arc is on. Big up Michael. Big up Michael, man. I've got a lot of positive feedback from this wildcard team and I love it. I love it. I told you. You know what's funny? I've had this team for pretty much an entire week. After I stunk out the place last week, Saturday, after that live watch along, I sat there for about 2 hours and didn't move and planned this wildcard team. I'm telling you guys right now, the redemption arc is on, right? So anyway, listen, guys, big up. I'm going to end the stream now, but we're going to be back at 3, all right? We're going to be live for the 3 p.m. games, so make sure you guys are there. It's going to be an action-packed watch along. It's going to be a good one, and I'm hoping we're finally going to see the shades. I'm hoping we're finally going to see the shades, yeah? And also, we're going to be live for the Spurs versus Wolves game as well, right? So I'll see you guys there. 2 watch alongs today. Yeah, that's it, man. Big up, and guys, I'll catch you in... Well, I wasn't saying the next one, but I'll catch you guys later today. So yeah, peace out, guys, man. Peace out.